So now we will cover some functions like SUMIF and COUNTIF and SUMIFS and COUNTIFs. So let's see that how those functions work. On the screen we have data, so let's first apply the SUMIF function or formula and let's see that how does it work. So here I have wrote SUMIF and then we need to give it the range. This is our range and from that range we will choose our criteria. So giving the range is compulsory. Our criteria is HR, so we will only sum if the criteria is HR. Then we will give our sum range, and the sum range is this. Then it will give us 800 because you see there is only one HR and that has the 800 of sales, and that's it. So now let's see how SUMIFS work. So here we want to see for the sales and the sales that are completed. So here I'm marking it so you can see it, and only 3 sales out of 4 are completed and 1 is pending. So let me give it some color, and here we go. So now let's write formula. Formula is also as simple as before, but SUMIFS let us have multiple ranges and multiple criteria. So here we are going to select our sum range, the one that we will sum. Okay, then we are going to give it its criteria range. This is our criteria, that is sales. We will give it its our criteria which is sales, and we are going to write it here, or we can write sale in another cell and we can use cell reference. Then or we are going to give our second criteria which is completed, like we only want to see the sales which are completed and we want some of those sales. So here let's see what happens. Okay, so the sum of our 3 completed sales is this. So you saw how it works. It's so simple and it's going to give us the amazing results. So COUNTIF only works when the employee is Ali. Here you can see the employee is Ali. Okay, so our range is going to be employee and our criteria is going to be Ali. So let's write it here, and let's write Ali in the inverted commas, and it's going to give us 2 because we only have 2 Alis in our employee. Okay, now let's see COUNTIFs. COUNTIFs is going to allow us to have multiple ranges and multiple criteria. Now let's write the formula and give it our ranges and our criteria. So our first criteria range is going to be department, and from that department our first criteria is going to be sales. As I have told you before, you can also use cell references, and if you don't know what cell references is, you can watch the video that is already on the channel. Then we will give our second criteria, and from the second criteria we are going to select pendings, like we will only see the record or only count the one that are pending. So here only 1 sale is pending out of 4. So this is how the COUNTIFs work, which is simple. Now as our last function, let's see if error. So what if error does, that if we come across any error in our formula, it is going to give us a proper value. Okay, so in simple it's just give us NA which is not available, but let's say in any error case we don't want to see not available. So here I have wrote the VLOOKUP formula and it's looking for the Zen, and we don't have Zen in our table. So in that case, if error, like if this value is going to give us error, then we just don't want not available, we want something like missing. So here I will write missing, and let's see that what happens. So here, yes, we don't have any employee name Zen, so we will not get just not available but missing.